Welcome back to Everyday Money Talk Podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. Alex, I have to admit something embarrassing.
Go ahead. No judgment here.
I've tried investing before, multiple times, and every single time the market dips, I panic and sell. Then a year later, I look back and realize if I had just done nothing, I would have made money.
You and everyone else. That's not a character flaw. That's actually normal human psychology. Our brains are wired to avoid loss more than they're wired to seek gain. It's called loss aversion, and it's the number one reason individual investors underperform the market.
So I'm not alone?
You're in the majority. But here's what you need to understand. The entire game of investing isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about finding the next hot stock. It's not about timing the market perfectly.
Then what is it about?
It's about one thing: patience. That's it. Patience is the financial superpower that separates successful investors from everyone else.
That sounds too simple.
Simple doesn't mean easy. Let me give you an example that will blow your mind. Do you know Warren Buffett?
The billionaire investor. Of course.
Here's a statistic that most people don't know. 99% of Warren Buffett's net worth was earned after his 60th birthday.
No way. That can't be right.
It is. He was already a billionaire at 60. But the massive, eye-popping wealth, the hundreds of billions, came in the last 30 years of his life. Because compounding takes time. A lot of time.
Explain compounding like I'm 5 years old.
Okay, imagine you have $100. You invest it, and it earns a 10% return. Now you have $110. Next year, you earn 10% again, but this time on $110. So you earn $11, not $10. The year after, you earn 10% on $121. That's $12.10.
So the growth starts small but gets bigger each year.
Exactly. Now stretch that out over 30 years. That $100 becomes $1,744. Over 40 years, $4,525. Over 50 years, $11,739. That's the magic of compounding. But it only works if you don't touch the money.
So the secret is literally doing nothing?
Doing nothing is the hardest thing in the world when it comes to money. Because the market doesn't go up in a straight line. It goes up, then down, then sideways, then up again. And every time it goes down, your brain screams sell before you lose more.
That's exactly what happens to me.
And the people who succeed are the ones who have trained themselves to ignore that scream. They understand that volatility, the ups and downs, is not a problem to be solved. It's the admission price for long-term growth.
So how do I build that patience?
Start with small amounts of money that you genuinely don't need for 5 or 10 years. Not your emergency fund, not your rent money. Money you can afford to set and forget.
What do I invest in?
The boring stuff. Index funds. These are baskets that hold hundreds or thousands of companies. When you buy an index fund, you're not betting on one company succeeding. You're betting on the entire economy growing over time.
That sounds less exciting than picking the next Tesla.
Exactly. And that's the point. Exciting investments usually lead to exciting losses. Boring investments, held for a long time, usually lead to steady, reliable growth.
But what about people who say this time is different? Like during a crash.
People have been saying this time is different for 100 years. During the Great Depression, people thought the stock market would never recover. It did. During the 2008 financial crisis, people thought the system was broken forever. It wasn't. Every single crash in history has been followed by a recovery.
But some recoveries take years.
They do. And that's where patience comes in. If you need the money in 2 years, don't put it in the stock market. But if you're investing for retirement that's 20 or 30 years away, a 2-year downturn is just a bump in the road.
So what should I actually do? Step by step.
Step 1. Open a brokerage account or a retirement account like an IRA. Step 2. Set up automatic monthly contributions, even if it's only $50. Step 3. Buy a low-cost index fund that tracks the entire U.S. stock market. Step 4. Do not check it every day. Check it once a quarter, maybe.
That's it?
That's it. The people who follow that simple plan outperform most professional money managers over long periods of time. Not because they're smarter, because they're more patient.
I'm gonna try it. For real this time.
Good. And when the market drops, and it will, and you feel that panic rising, remind yourself of something. You're not losing money unless you sell. The only people who get hurt on a roller coaster are the ones who jump off.
That's a great way to think about it.
Next episode, we're talking about the psychology of spending, why we buy things we don't need, and how to stop without feeling deprived.
I need that episode. See you then.